Welcome everyone to Jasmine TV episode 302. Today is October 22nd, 2016. I still can't get my camera to work, but my microphone now works. Check it out. Now I'm loud. Now I'm quiet. Now I'm quieter. Now I'm louder. Okay, so the microphone is working, but the camera still makes me look 45 years old. Thank you guys for commenting that. It actually is a very young age, 45. Just wait and see. Eventually, you'll realize that. Today, we're going to do the same variant we did last episode, which is something we really want to explore more. It's check once, where you have to check the opponent, but you can only check the opponent once in a row, never twice in a row. And I have to add another, let's get a game going while we, whoa, let's get a game going while, there we are. While we talk, I have to add a rule to those rules because I got harassed for not promoting to a knight. New rule: you may cheat if the opponent does not notice. Okay, this is an implicit rule on ChessWhiz TV, guys. Where am I? I'm invisible. There we go. Now I'm here. New rule. So people told me that I cheated, and that's so common. There's actually 3 places where I cheated in the last episode. And at one point, I got checked on the E file, and I'm playing the king up so that he has to play the bishop here. We'll see if it's smarter or dumb. Probably dumb. Oh, I can check him. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just develop my bishop this way. That's fine. The first was he checked me on the e-file, and I could block that check with a check by playing 95, and only one viewer found that. That was an amazing viewer who found that. The second time I cheated, of course, Rondep never cheated in that episode. It was just me. Let's take some space here. Was when I was going to promote my pawn, I could actually promote it and lose it for nothing. But why would I do that? I didn't even think of it. But it turns out that would have checked him, so I had to play that. And then the third point was I actually could have under-promoted to a knight. So if you go back to that episode and watch for those 3 places where I cheated, you will win nothing. Cool, huh? So now we're playing this variant again. So I think bringing the king out early is a good strategy, but I'm not so sure about that. So if he takes this pawn, then I can play bishop here, which then he's going to have to check me. So he would have to check me and lose his queen. So we're just going to allow him to take this pawn so that I will win his queen. We'll see how that goes. Hi, Axerbot. Hi, Axerbot. I actually woke up today with a sore throat. I hope it's not contagious over the internet, because that would be amazing and sad simultaneously. I have 3 opponents here. Little boy, I'm going to have to decline your challenge because you need a challenge with a 1+4 time control. That is ChessWhiz trademark time control. I am setting up a trap here. If I play bishop b4, no, he escaped. Escape. Then he would have to take me because it would be check, and then I would get his queen, but I didn't get a chance to do that. How you guys doing today? Yesterday I had a pretty intense day. In fact, all last week, super intense. Let me tell you about it. I am so glad that it is Saturday right now. So glad. And I'm looking into the proper microphone because I'm used to my camera. I'm used to my camera being broken, so it's nice. How can I... Okay, I'm going to try to get his queen to take me right here. We'll see how this goes. You know, everything's relative. So if your camera works for a while, you don't even notice. Like, you go through your life like, oh, my life is so normal. But then when your camera's broken, you're like, no, which is right now. I'm like that right now. No. And then what happens? Your camera stays broken and life is normal again. So even though my camera's broken and I look like I'm 45, according to some viewers, some very kind viewers who would never say anything that might hurt my feelings, I don't feel like that's a problem now because I'm used to it. That's kind of the point. 9 seconds. I need to play quickly. I don't have any ways to check this guy. This is almost like chess. This is so weird. This is a forced check game. So I'm going to move my king here so that he has to check me with his knight. And then I'll start taking his things. This is way better. Knight g4. And now I'm going to try to get his queen. I'm going to try to capture his queen here. I think I should start playing my king like this. I'm going to do it. Cool, huh? Because if I get my king like here, I don't know. He's going to have to check b. Oh, nope. Queen takes c3. Oh, this is awesome. So because I'm used to this bad situation, it's great. So this last week, so intense, because the weekend before this weekend, 1 week ago, I decided to compete in a contest, and it was a really open-ended contest. It was like make a graph that shows this thing in the Bitcoin space, and I decided to make an interactive graph, which turned out to be a huge amount of work. It turns out making a graph, you're just like MS Paint, and you just draw lines and you're done. So one of the entries probably took the guy to, I don't know, maybe an hour, because it was a good entry, right? But not too much more than that. I don't want to lose all my pieces because I'm forced to check him. So how can I make sure that I just survive this without losing? Here's Irons, yeah, because I'm going to play this, and then he's going to have to check me, and then I'll take the rook as well. GG. Let's take another one of these challengers. So we're going to play Clearest Blue. He is one of my favorite viewers, and then we're going to try to get to Miok because I love him as well, in a totally platonic fashion, of course. I think I might not have cheated that game. That would have been really weird and possible. So I decided in this contest to, yeah, let's make him bring his bishop out. To make a program. I actually made a website for my entry. It's like this interactive graph thing where you can mouse over the graphs and click on the graph to change things. And then there's a menu where you can change numbers in the graph. It was intense, and it took me all weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, both days, super constantly working. Super constantly, not just like partially constantly, but like fully constantly. So I was quite exhausted by the end. And I'll show you a link if you want. You have to go to my other YouTube channel where I'm not ChessWiz, and then you can find a link there. Maybe I'll put it in the video description. Because it's still up, I put it online. And here's the funny part, I have to check him. The funny part about the contest was there were 5 people who entered, and I probably did the most work out of everybody. But there were some other entries that were a lot of work also. So maybe like 20 hours of work altogether, right? So, and then there were some entries that were kind of didn't take quite as much effort. And then the guy who put the contest on, he was just giving away money, right, for the contest. So it's his prerogative to do what he wants. But here's what he said: "You guys all gave very interesting entries. I declare you all the winner." And he gave everybody a portion, an equal portion of the prize. So that was pretty funny. Oh, do I have to check him? Oh, that's too bad. I need to pay close attention here. So instead of getting the prize I was hoping for, I got 1/5 of it, which is funny to me. It's like, well, that's what it's like. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan, Stan. I'm going to play here. So I'm going to force him to do this by playing my pawn up and my king up. Are you ready? Clearest Blue is going to feel the pain. I also have pulling his bishop out here. That's going to keep him distracted. So I'll just tell him about that. Bishop h4. Now he's not allowed to check me. And then b3, winning the rook. This is so brilliant. I was going to say every couple episodes I really feel like I've made a brilliant move and I'm just so proud of myself, but it's actually not true. It's like every couple minutes I think, wow, I'm the most smart person that ever lived. In fact, someday, rook takes h2, I'll realize that smartest is a word, but right now I'm just the most smart. He says you smart, see? So obviously I'm smart. I was reading the writings of somebody yesterday who was super puffing himself up. I mean, he was like, I don't have anyone to praise me right now, so I'll just say great things about myself. He's like, I'm steady during a storm. I am a great guy who handles this situation so well. You should all trust me and believe me. You know anyone like that? Man, not everyone is like that, that's for sure. Some people are so humble and sweet. That's not me, by the way. And they're just a pleasure to be around, except when they are too down on themselves. That can be their weakness, I guess. Take this way. That can't happen. But this guy was like, he was like his own biggest fan by 1,000%. Okay, it seems like I should be able to win his queen here. If I just move my knight, then he'll have to take this. But I better save the knight, you know what I mean? I'm going to play it here. Whoop, that's not my knight. Queen takes f4. You have to take that back, buddy. Lose your queen, man. The reason I didn't play the knight out here was because he could play king over, and then I would have to check him and lose my knight. So this is preserving my knight. Okay, so let's now eat his other knight. LOL. Yeah, knight takes g4. That's not a g. I don't care. He gives up. I defeated clearest blue. Now, this isn't like beating clear blue or clearer blue. This is the clearest blue you could beat, and I'm super happy about that. So I'll just send him a smiley face. He only feels dumb because I'm so smart. If he were just playing an average guy, he would feel smart too. So let's play with Miak. Clearest blue, I'm so glad you joined us, and I hope that we do get a chance to play again. But unfortunately, probably not this episode because we're rushing to give everyone a chance to play. This is a very interesting episode. What do you guys think? Queen h7 forced is what you guys think. I had to play queen h7. He had to play queen h7. This is h7 over here. I don't think there was anything going on in that square. This is a really interesting variant is what I think. I think this should be made into an official variant on LeagueChess.org. That's what I think. Let's expose my king to danger. That seems to be the way to win. He has to play queen h4. So I'm going to play knight f3 and then g4. Brilliant move, g4, because then I'm going to, yeah, like take his queen for free. This game is so fun. Oh. So what was I talking about? People who say great things about themselves. You know, I do kind of have that disease. Just not as strongly as this guy was reading earlier this week. But I definitely have that problem. Okay, so he's protecting his queen. If you guys think it's a problem, hey, why don't you post in the YouTube comments if you're watching on YouTube? Tell me if you think I am an obnoxious narcissist, if you know both of those words. Oh, I'm going to win his queen this way. Because one of the interesting aspects of being an obnoxious narcissist is not realizing you are one. It's super, super, super common for human beings, and most of us are human beings, to not realize fundamental and obvious truths about themselves. This is just a fact of life, at least human life. Maybe if you're an orangutan, you're totally self-aware, and you're like, I am an annoying orangutan. I totally know it right now. But most people can't tell that they're annoying. So that's maybe something you can help me with. But there is a paradox. Ooh, I just lost my knight. There is a paradox surrounding this, which is, and this is something I've learned after I started streaming. You guys know this is episode 302. I've been streaming for a long, long, long time, about 2.5 years now. And I was so blissfully unaware of this, but now I realize what happens when you get in front of a camera and you start jabbering is the people who enjoy it, like they flock. So there's like Quendog, and there's like Bill, I forget his last name because you can just tell Bill is 50 years old because his name is Bill. I'm sorry, Bill, but your parents named you something that's no longer popular. If they named you like Summer, then I wouldn't be able to tell. I'd also think that's kind of strange though. But there's definitely Bill. Bill watches. And some of you other guys, right? How do I win his stuff? I'm going to play this, and then king g1, and I'll be like, bam, got your queen. That's going to be good. Am I cheating again? Oh, I'm cheating. Knight g5. Oh, I could take this way. Much smarter. Now my rook is in super danger. Oh, I'm not allowed to check twice. Okay. This variant is hard. This variant is like a diamond. Diamonds are hard, okay. Just roll with me here. So the people who love you, like Bill, they're there, they're watching, they are observing you, right? And they'll give you feedback about yourself, like, wow, ChazWiz, you're such a handsome guy. Can I buy your shirt? People ask me that all the time. I'm like, no, if I sold you my shirt, I would have to play chess naked. That would be a problem. Now I'm going to do this. But then the people who don't care to watch, like President Obama, who's soon no longer going to be president through no fault of his own. What check do I have now? So much trouble. Ah. So problematic. Now I can't check him. Oh man, you taking all my pieces up in here. I'm going to play this move. Oh, he had to check me. And now I'm going to lose all my things. Let's open this up. Now he's got this check, but he can't play it yet. I have to check him. Oh, this is so weird. I'll play back. I don't want to lose my power. Let's play this here. I don't know what I'm doing. No. I don't want to have to check on this file. Queen takes. Okay. Oh, queen takes. No. Okay. Check. I gotta focus, okay? I'll talk about Obama later. Right now, it's peanut butter time. He's gonna have to check me right here. This is gonna be great. Oh. He could check me here. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I really want him to check me right here. No. Okay, so now I play here, and he cannot check me. It's because he can't. I mean, it's every other, right? So now he can't take my rook. And then next move, I can take his rook. He also has this check, which I'm going to entrap him with. I have to check him. And now I can't check him. That was a bad move, I think. I'm hoping he plays queen b6, but it's too subtle for him. Now he's not allowed to check. Now he has to check. Now he's not allowed to check. This is so weird. Obama, you gotta wait, right? It's like there's two kinds of people in the world, and they're both watching Chess with TV right now. So we can't. That's such an overused joke. There's two kinds of people in the world. The joke is, of course, there's 10 kinds of people in the world. Those who use binary, and those who haven't the foggiest. Wait a minute. Don't you have to take that back? Add me time. Add me time, you cheater. Oh! Never mind, he's not a cheater. Fine, I'll give you time also. So, just thinking about things that aren't this game is really costing me. Sorry. My apologies. Agolopes, whatever that says, is what I'm giving him. Here's some agolopes. That's a kind of fish, by the way. It's a species that was never created, the agolope. It has 3 fins. One of them is like on its nose. Just trust me. So I'm hoping I won't lose my rook, even though this check is going to be forced. He's probably going to find a way to win. Since he's ahead a queen and a knight. Most people who are ahead a queen and a knight for a pawn find ways to win. So this is probably no different. Now I have to check. He's going to have to check me. Oh, I'm going to play right here. Am I a genius or what? You must check me. Oh, and this is a chance for Colin D, because I don't know that there's some awesome move that's going to beat me. Right now, I'm thinking this microphone is, and when he, yeah, it's going to be so good, right? In a moment here, we're going to find what amazing, million and amazing are pretty much the same word, move he's going to make that's going to make me eat my microphone in a way that I'll regret. Maybe. But he has to check me. So I think I've just become a genius. Look at that. What checks does he have? He has this one, he has this one, he has this one, and this one. And okay, so he played that one. And I'll take that with my, probably with my pawn. Because if I take with my rook, he might just trade his queen for my rook, which normally would be a bad trade, but it would stymie my potential. So now I have to check him. And I'm going to play the safe check. I do have this one, which is kind of safe also, but we're not going to play that one. And then that's a dangerous check. I do have this one, though. So I'll play here. He has to check me now. Check me, colon D, colon D. Oh, the D's went upside down. So this is great. I'm winning now. I'm winning. Chess Whiz, your brains are enormous. They're like inside your head or something. Come on. Is he gonna cause a draw now, or I just keep having to do the same thing? No, there's this move. Wow. Well, this is great. The great episode. Hold on, I have to go to twitch.tv/dashboard. This episode should be check once again. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, what? What a rude opponent. He just let me run out of time. Meowk, you know what, Meowk? I've always thought of you as a cat meowing, because MEOC is probably what cats say in France, because they can't say meow, because meow probably means some horrible word in French, so they have to say Meowk. I just thought I'd tell you that now that you ran me out of time. That was, oh, he's sorry. He's sorry. Look at this. He's Canadian, because in Canada, they don't say sorry. They say, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'm not sorry. And I forgot about the Tim also. Colon D. Have you ever seen a frown face with 6 eyes? It's like a sad spider right now. Wait, spiders have 8 eyes. Sorry, that was a typo. I'm so sorry, Lulu Boy and Artem. I don't have time for games. But that's because I gotta go. This episode was so good that it has to end now. This variant is so intriguing to me. You know, the way you can just lose your queen and then lose your rook and lose your bishop. In that game, I was down a queen and some other thing, I don't remember, and then I just recovered, right? This variant has promise. So you guys, if you want to try this, you should post in the YouTube comments or in the Twitch chat, wherever you are, and be like, hey, challenge me and find each other and play this variant. Tell me if you think it's totally flawed, because I actually find this to be really intriguing. I actually think I can win this game if I don't run out of time. It is tied, though, in material, so maybe I can't. I could play here. Let me analyze this. I just love this so much. Analyze board. Analysis board, whatever, it's the same thing. Analyze. So then I play here. He has to check me. I take him. But then he plays here. I have to check him, but I'm protected by the pawn. And then I've got problems, because I actually have like a draw here, here. No, I could check him 2 different ways. So then I'm here. He has to check me. Check this out, right? So now he's not allowed to check me. Oh, he plays here, and then I have to check him right here. But then I play here, and he has to check me in one of these 2 ways, both of which lose his rook. And then he's able to take this. I take this, and then he's like, haha, I got your bishop, because now I have to check him. So how's this endgame going? It's super weird is what it is. Oh, he's going to promote. Man, it's obnoxious. Actually, I have to check him again with this move. So he's going to win this ending. Well, it's a good thing none of this happened, because that would have been so embarrassing for me, and I'm so glad it didn't happen. This has been Chess Whiz TV. Thanks for watching.